Hey, good morning, guys. Today we're going to review independent versus dependent events. It's really just 4 questions on your homework today. The first 4, you're going to identify or classify independent and dependent events. And the next 4 questions are using those same problems, but you're just going to solve for questions 5 through 8. So let's decide if an event is independent or dependent. So a student spins a spinner and rolls a die or a number cube. So let's say I've got a paper spinner like Wheel of Fortune. Say I'm playing Wheel of Fortune and I spin $700. Is that going to affect the probability that I would roll, a 5 on a die during the commercial break? Well, assuming it's a fair die, then no, not really. So if this is not going to affect the second event, then it's independent. All right. Now, if I got a student picking a raffle ticket from a box, then picks a second raffle ticket without replacing, the most important words you can see here are without replacing. So maybe I had 3 names in a box. And I pick out a 2. And then in my box, I've only got 1 and 3 left. Well, here I had a 1 in 3 chance. Here I've got a 1 in 2 chance. So did my probabilities change? Well, yeah. So these are dependent events. Your probability of getting picked second depends on whether or not you got picked first. Alright, so let's find the probability of the set of independent events. These are all independent. And then we'll do dependent. So we'll do the first 2. We'll talk through the first 2. I'll give you the answers for the next 2, and then we will talk about one dependent event. So drawing a black checker from a bag of 6 black checkers and 4 red checkers. So I have 10 total checkers. I want to pick a black checker first. I had 6. And then it says I replace it, so that's independent. And then I draw another black checker, so another 6 out of 10. Well, that would be 36 out of 100, or 9 out of 25 if I simplified. So always simplify your fractions. Now, number 4, again, independent events, rolling a 6 on the first die, so that's 1 out of 6, and then rolling an odd number. Well, how many odd numbers do I have? I could roll a 1, a 3, or a 5, so that's 3 options out of 6. So if I multiply across, I would get 3 36ths, or 1 over 12. Alright, why don't you pause the video and try 5 and 6 if you want to. Number 5, flipping a tail, 1/2, 1/5 is 1/10. 1/2 times 1/5 is 1/10, and then this says I have 3 options that would make me happy out of 9, so that's 3 out of 9 times, and then I put the card back, and I draw a 7, 8, or 9 times 3 out of 9. This would be 1/9 if I simplified. And a dependent event would be like picking a king in a deck of cards, any king. There are 4 total kings. then picking a jack. And there are 4 jacks. So, things to point out here, I have 52 total cards to start. So picking a king, probability of picking a king is going to be 4 out of 52. And then I'm not putting it back. So the probability of picking a jack, I still have 4 jacks, but I took 1 away from this 52. So now I only have 51 cards. Then this final probability would be 4 out of 52 times 4 out of 51. Alright, so Zoom meeting at 10. Hope to see you there. And we'll have our review today and our final quiz for you seniors tomorrow. Wow, that went fast. Hope you have a great rest of your day.